Hi you guys, it's Sidney.
What's up, it's your boy Nile, and welcome to our channel. Here, we have arrived. Without further ado, let's just get into the video because I'm ready and I'm hungry.
So you guys, like he said, we're back today, and then he said he was hungry. He might have given it away, but today we're doing a mukbang, and this is our first mukbang. We didn't really plan it out. It's just something that we thought of today, like
off the top of our head, we used to like, hey, let's do a mukbang today.
Yeah, that was my idea, not his. But
the topic was my idea.
The topic or topics
was my idea.
The food that we got is from Hot Food Express, and y'all might not know what that is if you're not from Louisiana, but if you're from here, then you know what that is. So we got Hot Food Express, we got the same thing. And we got bang bang shrimp over fried rice. It looks like this. I will probably insert a better picture if I can, but that's what we're eating. I wanted crawfish over grilled shrimp, but they didn't have that, so I had to get this. But this is just as good.
Bang bang shrimp is like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
This is bomb. It's expensive, but it's worth it because they give you a lot of food.
Like, a lot of people are like, I don't know, bro. I have somebody yet to say they don't like Hot Food Express.
Yeah, I've never heard bad things about it.
The bang bang shrimp, bro, it's really good. It's really, really, really good. Really recommend it if you haven't had it before. And it's crazy because that's the only thing I've like had from over there. Because every time I go down, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get something different. And I end up getting bang bang shrimp every time. But I found out that they got something called the works.
The works is like fried rice, crawfish, chicken, steak, shrimp. It's all of that over fried rice. Yes. And like, if y'all could taste the shrimp, then y'all know all the other stuff is bomb. At
the same time, they have bang bang shrimp, which you already know. They have bang bang crawfish and bang bang chicken.
Tenders. That's
tenders.
What?
Yes,
they got tenders.
I didn't know they had bang bang
like,
tenders.
What's better than
We're
that?
gonna have to get that.
You might be wondering what bang bang is. That's nothing but yum sauce, but I think they added their own little twist to it because it don't taste like regular yum sauce.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know. It don't taste like yum sauce to me. Hey, I actually like kind of like stole the topic because we were watching Dr. Phil the other day, and he was talking about how like a lot of couples are like I don't know, like they're having like some problems during the quarantine because they're spending so much time with each other because you know you can't go anywhere. You can't. A lot of them are off work and stuff like that. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about how we're doing in quarantine right now, like with spending so much time with each other and stuff like that because we are quarantining together. And we have been quarantining for a very long time. We actually been quarantining since spring break because we got
since March and it's May now.
Yeah. So personally, like I said, like we said, Dr. Phil was just saying how like a lot of couples they're not doing so well because of spending a lot of time with each other, you know. And
is Dr. Phil real or is it scripted?
I don't know. I think some of it be scripted. I think a lot of it be scripted, but at the same time, I don't know.
This is my theory, y'all. Bad Baby, that was scripted. And she got famous off of that. How much I want to bet she paid Dr. Phil to be on the show. And she became famous from it.
A black kid, he really thought he was like, he was a dude, and he really thought he was like an actual cyborg, like robot. And I think that was scripted. Stuff like that, like that crazy stuff like that, I don't know. I think it's scripted. My personal opinion, when it comes to us, I honestly think that this is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. I lie.
Yeah, he loves spending time with me, y'all.
Even when we weren't quarantined, we were spending like a lot of time with each other. Like we always,
it's like normal to us. Like
exactly, we always wanted to be with each other. You know,
we always spend time with each other no matter what.
Yeah. If we ain't doing nothing, we're with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we're doing something, we're with each other. So it's like,
it's the same.
Yeah.
And I know y'all are probably like, how do y'all spend so much time together? Like, you know, y'all don't argue, this and that. How do y'all get along so well? Well, we do argue, but like, most of the time it's over petty stuff. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, like today. Like just now, like before this video.
Most of the time it's over petty stuff. And when we do argue, we just like, we don't ignore each other, but we just like do our own thing, you know? Like if we're in the bed or whatever and we get mad at each other, we just turn opposite ways, pretend we're not there.
Watch YouTube or Netflix.
Yeah. We're trying to like, when we do argue about serious things, we're trying to like work on it, and we're trying to like, you know,
and talk about
start talking about things more, because that's one of the things that we lack.
Yeah.
We don't lack fully, but it needs to be. It can be better.
It was worse at one point. I ain't gonna lie. We're not gonna lie. You know, like, it was worse at one point, but it's getting a lot better now. Like, when we get into something like an altercation or anything like that, an argument, we tend to like talk about it more. You know, which is really good. I think it's doing really good.
That's to answer y'all's questions about how we spend so much time together, because we get that question a lot. Like, a lot of people ask us that. It's crazy because we've been like this since high school. Like,
ask anybody who went to school with us. We was always together 24/7. We were always
together any chance that we could, despite us not being in the same class. But yeah,
that's why, like, when I went off to college and we had to spend a whole year away from each other.
Oh yeah, do they know that?
I don't know.
I don't even know if they know that. But if y'all didn't know, we were long distance for a year. Because he's about to be junior college and I'm a sophomore. We had spent a year apart, more than 100 miles apart.
It's so good.
I was in Louisiana, he was in Mississippi. And it was really, like, it was something that we had never been used to before. Because like we said, we were always together 24/7. So when that happened...
Dude, it was very new. Like, I don't know. Like, because you're going from being together all the time, every day. So, you know, in high school, we together every day, you know what I'm saying? And we went from that to not seeing each other to like
every
maybe
once a month.
Once a month, probably like that. It was hard, dude. Honestly, it was pretty hard. Long distance, not being able to see her every day, you know what I'm saying? Like going from seeing her every day, not just to not seeing her.
And y'all, he didn't even have, like, we couldn't even FaceTime because he doesn't have an iPhone. So what we would do, we would get on Instagram.
And we would FaceTime off of Instagram. And then...
That's how bad it was.
All my friends, they went to other colleges and stuff like that. So I was like the only one that went to my college. I was the only one. And I didn't have any friends out there.
Nothing. Had nobody.
I literally had nobody. I literally, the only person that I hung out with and didn't even really hang out with, just like, we went like eat lunch, like we would go eat lunch together and stuff like that. But other than that, and we would hoop together. But it was just my roommate, dude. Like, my roommate was literally the only person that I would talk to and stuff like that. And, you know, a couple people off the track team, but I wasn't even close to my track team. Like, quarantining with her isn't really that bad because we're always together anyways.
We're used to that now.
Yeah. And I prefer to be together with her. So it's not like we trying to get away from each other, you know what I'm saying?
It could be like shrunken into smaller people and like put inside of their pockets.
Yeah.
I think that would be so cool.
Because when I would go to work, I would just shrink her and just take her to work.
Right. So our next topic. Now y'all probably like, oh, they get along so well, you know, this and that during this quarantine. Y'all probably wondering, what do they do all day? Most days, like, okay, some days we have a few board games that we play, you know. We have Netflix. We watch Netflix a lot, we watch YouTube a lot. But first of all, he doesn't wake up until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so...
And it's even longer than that now because I've been gaming and stuff like that. And like, if I'm not gaming, I don't know, my schedule is just flip-flop basically, so now I'm nocturnal. So all day, like, I sleep all day. Last night I went to sleep at like 4 something. The night before last, I went to sleep at like 7:40 something.
That makes no sense. And I hate that.
It was daylight.
I hate that, I swear I hate that.
I don't know if this happens to y'all, but have it ever happened when you watch YouTube, or you watch one video, okay? And then at the end of the video, you slide up, and they got like all the next videos, and it's just like you see a video and be like, man, dude, that looks interesting. I want to watch that. So I press that, and I just keep going over and over and over. I switch to my anime. I start watching my anime, and then if I get tired of anime, I'll go to Netflix, and I just do that. And next thing you know, it's daylight outside.
I don't go to sleep early, but I don't go to sleep that late. I go to sleep around like around 1:30, 2 o'clock some days. I wake up about like 11:30. When I wake up, I go in the living room, I watch TV for a little while, and I don't know, I just be chilling until he wakes up. Sometimes if I need to, or most of the time, I'll film. Y'all know I have my own channel. If y'all didn't know, then now you know. Life of Sidney. That's my YouTube. Go subscribe and watch my videos. If I need to, then I just film, and that takes a while because I have to like get ready, and I have to make sure, like when I film, I have to make sure that the videos are like up to my standards and all that. So that's what I do. And usually by the time I'm finished that, then he's up.
We just do nothing together, basically.
Yeah, like literally. When you say that you wish you had a friend that you could do nothing together with,
Yes, I
he's
like
my nothing together with friend.
every day. We go get ready. If she hasn't gotten ready without me already, sometimes she does. Most of the time we get ready together. Fix the bed. Go back on the couch in the room.
He lying. He don't fix no bed.
I have been fixing the bed lately. I have been doing better.
What did it today?
That's today, Sidney. That doesn't mean anything. Anyways, after I fix the bed, I go back and sit on the couch, and then we just watch. Well, she watches YouTube or do what she got to do on her phone, and I just be there watching YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, dude. A lot of our time goes to like YouTube and Netflix. We've been watching this show on Netflix called Lock and Key. That's a really good show, dude. Like, if you watch the trailer, don't go off of what you see in the trailer. Because if you watch the trailer,
it's so much better than the trailer, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
when I first watched the trailer, I was like, man, this it looked kind of crazy. Like I don't know what's going on here, you know. So I was just like, I don't know. But eventually, I was like,
Yeah, it got good fast.
Bruh,
that's another thing too.
It's good. Like I like the season premiere, like the first episode, because a lot of it is gonna leave you like, wait, what just happened? Why did this happen? You know, every episode is better and then better and then better.
And then y'all, the last episode,
man, the finale, bruh. Dude,
oh my god,
got a whole year to wait. Sadly.
That show is good.
Yeah, that's a good show, dude. Y'all need to, if y'all haven't seen Lock and Key on Netflix, go watch that. That's some good stuff, bro.
It's so good, y'all.
And the season finale is bro, we gotta wait a year to see what's gonna happen next, dude. Also, we wanted to talk about we wanted to give our opinions on the states opening back up. So
that's crazy.
If you don't know already, a handful of states are like partially opening back up. Got my facts. If you don't believe me, go fact check me. So we got Texas, Oklahoma, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, South Carolina, Maine, Iowa, Minnesota, South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, Idaho, and Montana. All of these places are partially reopening. Okay. How do we feel about these states opening up?
It's a big mistake.
Sidney, you want to give your opinion first?
It's a big mistake. The thing is nowhere near over. Like, what do they think? And I understand that, like, the economy is going down the drain, but, like, what's more important?
I was going to say that.
Like, you have millions of people that, like, you have thousands, hundreds of people that die from this every single day, and you're reopening the state?
Yep.
They still have no cure, like no vaccine. They have hospitals denying people of tests because they show minimal symptoms.
Like the biggest thing to me is that I feel like the guy in the big house.
That's our president.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That guy he's crazy, bro.
Have you ever watched like one of his speeches? Like it don't matter which one because he got plenty. He told like the United States, the citizens of the United States, that it was safe to take this medicine. Okay. And literally after the press conference, one of the top like scientists or whatever came out and said, he was like telling everybody like, no, don't take this. They didn't know what it could do. You know, they didn't know what the after effect was, what the symptoms would be, none of that. And a lot is going around like you should only be like using Tylenol, like only Tylenol, because if you use anything, even though you don't have it, if you contract the virus, it could make it like 10 times worse, and it causes heart problems. A lot of the medicines other than Tylenol cause heart problems. And we got that information from a reliable source.
Yes, we literally called him. We called the people because Sidney had some headaches and stuff, so we was like, all right, let's call and see. And he literally told us over the phone, he said, don't take anything but Tylenol, nothing else. Because if you take anything else and you contract it, it's going to get 10 times worse. I think this was last week. He was like telling people to drink bleach.
He told people to inhale bleach.
Inhale bleach.
Clorox.
And Clorox. And
to try to get rid of the virus.
Me, like, that's not even the craziest part. Because the craziest part to me is the next day, CNN had an article and like 15,000 people and drunk.
Yeah, people
drunk bleach. Like, people actually did that. And it's just like, dude, what is wrong with these people, bro? Back to the states opening. All this is really going to do, Like, all this is gonna do is create a second wave, bro.
It's not gonna. It's gonna bring us right back where we started.
Like Sidney said, we don't have a cure for it yet, and it's gonna be a while until we do have a cure for it.
Like, this is the new normal. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all, I know y'all hear that a lot, but it's real.
Yep.
Like,
Viruses, it's not just gonna disappear. Like, I hope a lot of people understand that it's not just gonna go away. You know, it's gonna take time.
Like today, Louisiana has like 28,000 cases. Y'all think by tomorrow that number is not gonna go up?
Please.
Like, it's not gonna just stop in a day.
It's not gonna just stop. Watching, I think it was Dr. Phil, and he had a scientist come on, and one of the scientists who's actually looking for the cure, who's in the current stage of actually still trying to find one, and he said it himself that it's gonna be another 2 years. Find a cure, you have to test it. You know, it's a bunch of like stages and processes that go to releasing a cure to the public. You know, because what if you release something and it reacts bad?
Right.
You know, it's too early, honestly. Like, we understand the economy is going bad, but at the end of the day, bro, lives mean more. You know, lives are worth more than our economy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already screwed, bro.
Right, like it's done.
It's already messed. It's already bad as it is. 23 states. That's about half of all the states we have in the United States. So just think about it, bro. Like, if you open up all these states, you got people going to stores, back to stores. You got people going back to work,
eating restaurants,
malls, dining restaurants. Movies. You got malls, movies. You know, and all those places. The movies. How you going 6 feet from a person in the movies?
And
schools.
Like, I know school don't start till August, but y'all, like, school is the worst place for this. And then you have kids, little children, they don't listen, you know, they touch everything that they see, so it's hard to try to get them to not contract it or spread it.
And then once you open the state, they're gonna let people, like, probably most likely gonna let people start like traveling into the state. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna want to visit their families. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is doing is spreading the virus. Have the virus, then you're not worried about nothing. You're like, okay, I'm going to the store, I'm going to go back to work. I don't have the virus, but you never know. All that time, you can be asymptomatic, spread it to someone who isn't, or even is, and then just keep spreading it and spreading it. It's a virus. It spreads. That's what it does. The virus, it goes into the cell, destroys the cell, and then it leaves the cell. And then it just goes to more cells and more cells and more cells because they can't get enough. Another thing, I understand, like, a lot of people are struggling right now, you know, because like they're not getting paid, you know, it's hard to do bill to bill, stuff like that. But at the same time, dude, it's like, man,
the faster we can control it is the faster you're gonna get out to work. It breaks my heart, honestly. And it's nobody's fault that this is going on, you know. Like, who could have saw this coming? So it's nobody's fault, but it's just draining. Like, it's so much negativity going on right now in the world. And like 2020 period, like 2020 started out so bad, y'all. Oh my god, just thinking about it, I'm in disgust.
And like the scientist who came on TV, he was saying how like this virus has been here since January, dude.
2020, I don't know. Just throw it away.
I got some Minute Maid tropical.
I hope it gets better, really, because this ain't for me, y'all. I did not think I was gonna be 19 years old. Wasn't be able to finish my freshman year in college. I mean, I wasn't doing nothing anyway, but still, you know. And then all the children are gonna be like so behind in school. Like, what's next? Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna pass the kids? Are they gonna fail the kids? Are they gonna resume school?
We'll go ahead and end it there. What you think?
I didn't finish all of my food. Yeah, I think we covered enough. If you want to see a part 2, then put it down in the comments. Let us know how we did for our first one, you know.
I know we rambled a lot. But
yeah, we did. And it was all over the place, but that's just how it is. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
Don't forget to show us some love, you guys. Share with your friends, share with your family.
Well, Louisiana, quarantine is extended to May 15th.
Yeah, so our governor's doing pretty good, y'all.
Governor drop. If you're in Louisiana, you ain't doing nothing. If you ain't got a job, you're not doing nothing. So just watch our video, dude.
Just watch our video. It's nothing. That is all we have for today. We'll see you next time.